Your money is under attack, not by thieves in the night but by hidden predators that silently devour your wealth every single day. Can you spot them before it's too late? Alright, what is up guys, it's Randolph here, and today we're diving deep into a topic that, frankly, should keep you up at night if you're not paying attention. We're talking about the silent killers of your financial future, the money predators. These aren't mythical creatures, they are very real forces and habits that are constantly trying to take a bite out of your hard-earned cash, often without you even realizing it. Think of your bank account, your investments, your entire net worth as a target in a vast financial jungle, and these predators are lurking in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity. It's a serious issue because if you don't identify these predators and learn how to defend against them, you'll find yourself working harder and harder but never getting ahead. You'll wonder where all your money is going, why your savings aren't growing, and why those big financial goals seem to drift further away. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it, a massive gaping hole you didn't even know was there. The good news is, knowledge is power, and by the end of this video, you'll be equipped to spot these wealth eaters from a mile away. So grab a coffee, maybe a notepad, because I'm going to break down exactly what these money predators are, how they operate, and most importantly, give you the initial mindset to start fighting back. We're going on a financial safari today, but instead of just observing, we're learning to protect our territory. It's crucial stuff because your financial well-being depends on understanding these threats. Let's get right into it and unmask these culprits one by one, so you can finally start keeping more of what you earn. Alright, first up on our list of money predators is the one that's probably the sneakiest because it works in the background almost invisibly day in and day out. I'm talking about inflation. Inflation is essentially the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and consequently, the purchasing power of your currency is falling. That $20 bill in your pocket today, it won't buy you the same amount of stuff next year, or 5 years from now. It's like this invisible beast is constantly nibbling away at the value of every single dollar you own, especially the cash that's just sitting there, not working for you. If your income isn't increasing at a rate higher than inflation, you're effectively getting poorer each year, even if your paycheck amount stays the same. You need to make your money grow at a rate that outpaces this silent killer. Next up, we have a predator that's far less subtle than inflation, but can be just as devastating, if not more so. I'm talking about debt, specifically high-interest consumer debt. This isn't just about owing money, it's about owing money that actively works you, growing bigger and more menacing over time. Think credit card debt with its sky-high APRs, payday loans that are designed to trap you in a cycle, and even large student loans if they're not managed properly. This predator doesn't just take a bite, it latches on and feeds on the interest, getting fatter and stronger with every payment you miss, or every month you only pay the minimum. Alright, let's talk about a predator that's perfectly legal, completely unavoidable for most of us, but a predator nonetheless because of the sheer chunk it takes out of your earnings: taxes. Yes, taxes pay for public services, infrastructure, and all that good stuff, and we're not here to debate their necessity. But from a purely personal finance perspective, you have to acknowledge that the tax system is designed to take a significant portion of your income, often before you even get a chance to see it or decide what to do with it. It's like a mandatory slice taken off the top of every financial pie you bake, and the size of that slice can be pretty hefty. Are you taking advantage of all the deductions and credits you're entitled to? Are you utilizing tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks or IRAs to reduce your current tax burden, or grow your investments tax-free or tax-deferred? Now this next predator is one that invite into your own house, often without even realizing it. I'm talking about lifestyle creep, also known as lifestyle inflation. This is what happens when, as your income gradually increases, your spending mysteriously increases right along with it, sometimes even faster. That raise you were so excited about? Poof, it's gone. Absorbed into a slightly nicer car payment, more frequent dinners out, upgrading to a bigger apartment, or buying more expensive gadgets. Suddenly, things that used to be luxuries start feeling like necessities, and your ability to save and invest gets absolutely crushed, even though you're earning more money than ever before. Let's talk about a modern-day predator that thrives on convenience and our collective forgetfulness subscription traps. We live in a subscription economy, right? Streaming services for movies and music, software subscriptions, gym memberships you swear you'll use, cloud storage, meal kit deliveries, curated boxes of stuff you didn't know you needed. The list is endless. Each one might seem like a small, manageable monthly fee, just a few bucks here, 10 or 20 there. But this predator works by 1,000 tiny bites, and boy, do those bites add up. The best defense here is a regular audit. Sit down, go through your bank and credit card statements line by line, and identify every single recurring charge. This next category of predators isn't an external force as much as it is internal. I'm talking about poor financial habits. These are the self-sabotaging behaviors that act like termites, silently eating away at the foundation of your financial house until one day things start to crumble. One of the biggest culprits here is impulse buying. You see something, you want it, you buy it, often without thinking about whether you truly need it, if it fits your budget, or what the long-term financial impact might be. It's driven by emotion, by clever marketing, or by the desire for that instant dopamine hit of acquiring something new. Chapter 7. Fees, the annoying nibblers. Alright, let's zoom in on a particularly irritating type of money predator fees. These are the tiny, often infuriating charges that financial institutions and other service providers tack onto everything. We're talking bank fees for not maintaining a minimum balance, ATM fees for daring to access your own money from the wrong machine, late payment fees that penalize you heavily for a small oversight, overdraft fees that can cost you $35 for a $2 mistake, and even investment management fees that can eat into your returns over time. The key to fighting back against these fee-based predators is vigilance and making smart choices. Chapter 8. Lack of financial education, the unseen disadvantage. This next predator is a bit different because it's not an external entity or a specific charge. It's a lack of something within ourselves, a lack of financial education. The hard truth is, most of us are never formally taught how money really works. We don't learn about budgeting, investing, debt management, or understanding economic principles in school, or at least not in a practical, applicable way. This creates a huge disadvantage because, as the saying in the brief goes, when you don't know how money works, others make it work against you. Chapter 9. Fake gurus and scams wolves in sheep's clothing. Now we venture into truly treacherous territory with predators that are actively hunting for your money with malicious intent, fake gurus and financial scams. These are the wolves in sheep's clothing, promising you the moon, quick riches, guaranteed high returns, secret formulas to wealth. But in reality, their only goal is to fleece you of what you already have. They prey on desperation, on the desire for a financial shortcut, and often on that lack of financial education we just talked about. The best defense against these predators is a healthy dose of skepticism and thorough due diligence. Chapter 10. Poor investments, the alluring traps. Following closely on the heels of fake gurus are the poor investments themselves. These are the alluring traps, often dressed up as golden opportunities that can decimate your capital. I'm not just talking about outright scams here, but also about making ill-informed, overly speculative, or emotionally driven investment decisions. Think about chasing a meme stock that's already skyrocketed based on hype rather than fundamentals, or throwing money into an obscure crypto coin because someone on the internet said it's the next big thing, without understanding the technology, the use case, or the risks involved. To defend against this, you need to approach investing with a clear strategy, based on your financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Chapter 11. Peer pressure and social media, the comparison game. Our final predator is one that's deeply embedded in our modern social fabric: peer pressure and the relentless comparison game fueled by social media. This isn't a direct financial product or service trying to take your money, but rather a psychological force that can lead to disastrous spending habits. Every day you're bombarded with curated images and stories of seemingly perfect lives. Friends, acquaintances, and influencers showcasing their latest luxury purchases, exotic vacations, new cars, and expensive hobbies. It's easy to fall into the trap of feeling like you need to keep up, to project a similar image of success or happiness, even if it's far beyond your financial reality. Now that you know the predators, it's time to defend your money. Budget wisely, invest smart, and never stop learning. So, there you have it, a rundown of some of the biggest money predators out there, constantly looking for ways to diminish your wealth. From the silent erosion of inflation and the crushing weight of debt to the subtle creep of lifestyle changes and the outright deception of scams, these threats are real, and they are relentless. But the goal here wasn't to scare you, it was to empower you.